And we're back. If you haven't noticed it already, the relationship between Callie and Aiden is still a little bit frosty. And apparently, because I refused to answer a question by Natalie Pinkman about Davidoff and Devon, I'm being put in Slammer. Or rather, Callie is being put in the Slammer, that's just a consequence of me picking that choice. Have I mentioned how good this thing is? Because I don't think I did. Anyway, we're at the news, the socials, the emails, so off to the next chapter.
I did not like Aiden. Not at all.
Why not?
I thought he was immature about what happened in Baku. Like he never really got over it. He was aggressive on track, and the paddock talks. He just wasn't happy at Connorsport. Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
It's already complicated. And I've told you they don't need to know.
Well, it's your call, of course. But the dishonesty makes me uncomfortable.
We'll talk about it later. Yes?
Let's make this quick.
Or maybe we could give Casper a bit of our time.
This wasn't scheduled.
What, are you too busy for us now?
Just tell them, Casper.
Andreo, please.
Can we get started?
Yeah, Aiden's got a meeting at Mercedes he needs to get to.
Enough! Enough! Okay? This is what we have to talk about. It has to stop. Understand? If we can't pull together now...
If we can't pull together, we are finished.
Wait, what does that mean?
Andreo...
It means that if we don't finish 5th or higher, Butler Global will pull funding. And I don't think we'll find an investor to replace him. Not now.
Wait, what? Casper?
Yeah, it's true.
Well, then we're finished. Andrea?
We're finished.
So yeah, Dad brought me onto the team and then immediately threatened to shut it down.
Why would he do that?
It's kind of his thing.
Okay, Callie, I'm sure you've got questions, but we think we know what we're doing here. We've got information that says more rain's coming, and so, because we're the first ones to come and make this change, we can turn it into an advantage. So on your outlap, let's make it all count. Copy that.
I mean, you're not Ferrari, so... Okay, the recent sense are out. What I wanted to say is, I mean, you're not Ferrari, so... Yeah, I guess that can work. Then again, you don't exactly need to do much to be better than Ferrari strategists, so yeah, whatever. DRS disabled. Oh, we're 19th! Oh, that explains it. Okay. And... past... Gasly, there we go. Now we need to get past Joe. Alex, what are you doing? There we go. Whoops. Sorry, Guan Yu. Past Aiden, there we go. Okay, past Falcon. And past Alonso, who's pitting. And yes, this is my first time driving in the wet in this game. As I said, I haven't done that many tests on this game! Fuck me. There we go. And pass Verstappen. Ooh, double overtake. There we go. Oh, now Mark can actually congratulate you for making a double overtake? Oh, that's kinda neat. Past Leclerc. And now past Paris before turn 1. And there we go. Now, is this going to be fast lap of the race? I don't think it's going. No, it's going to be. Okay. Right. About Hungary. First and foremost, we're going to see the track to at least until 2032. So, yeah. And about the race, my driver of the day has to be Sergio Perez, simply because he finally managed to pull a decent result after a couple of races where it was a complete fucking no one. As for my reject of the race, sorry folks, but it has to go to Lewis Hamilton. Because first pole in almost a year and a half, I believe. At least that's what I read. A pole after an enormous amount of time. And then, meantime, fast lap of the race. Only to piss it away in turn 1 and never getting back. That's not very good. I'm not gonna give it to Leclerc because of his blunder in the pits, but at this point, Ferrari fucking it up is so common that it's not even funny, so yeah, whatever. And if you're asking, no, I have nothing to say about Ricciardo. Had he scored points, then maybe. But as of right now, new fast lap of the race. But as of right now, he hasn't done much better than De Vries in terms of points. Pass Sargent. DRS enabled, so I mean it's just 2 laps, so no way now we're actually going to pit again. If this were a 50% race, then 100%, we would 100% have the pit, but this is 2 laps. 3 laps to go actually. Well, 3 laps to go now, and now 2 laps to go with a new fast lap of the race. Okay. Thanks for the DRS, Yuki. Okay. There we go. Well, lap to go. Past Gasly. DRS. Hey, okay, past Joe again. And yes, I've noticed they finally added the MotoGP chicane. I got past Aiden. Past Esteban. Past Bottas. Past Stroll. And I think that's all the lap cars that we're going to do. Two corners to go. And I need to remain straight. And that should be the end of the chapter.
Congratulations, Callie. You keep going like that, you might just prove me wrong yet. Callie?
Well, we said at the time that it might have been too soon, but in hindsight, Sport really did make the right call. Mayer made the pit stop, changed to wet tyres ahead of everybody else. That was a real turning point in the race.
Yeah, you've got to get these decisions right, and not everyone did today. It's great to see Sport taking their chances like that. Wonderful race by Mayer.
If they want to improve on last season, they've got to try and do something different. Well, they did that today. They timed it well. Mayer, well, she continues to impress. Here comes your top 3 making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
Callie, great race.
What do you mean, prove you wrong?
I was just trying to congratulate you, that's all.
Prove you wrong about what exactly?
I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying well done.
By reminding me how little you actually believe in me.
Callie.
You are a piece of work.
But it was a great race.
You said you'd keep him away from me.
I'll talk to him.
How is he getting involved on comms?
Well, he didn't ask, he just did it.
Yeah, he'll do whatever he wants until someone stops him.
I said I'll talk to him. That was a great result out there today. Let's forget about your father, okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Looks like he's found someone else to talk to anyway.
Okay. Again, if this wasn't an E-rated game, you can bet they're going to swirl like madmen. Anyway, the news, and now let's wait for the phone call. Alright.
Casper.
Hey, look, I've put measures in place to clamp down on who can access team radio now.
Thanks, I guess.
Look, it turns out your father talked Mark into it. Says something like, "You're not going to keep me off team radio on my own team."
Yeah, well, I guess Mark can be a bit of a pushover at times.
Look, I've stopped Davidoff from attending this press thing later, so that's something at least.
Oh, thanks for that. How did he take it?
Didn't like it. I think he sees all of this as publicity for Butler Global.
Yeah, sounds like Dad.
Yeah. Look, I'll stop by later too, so see you there.
See you there. Mum.
Callie, I just got your text. Prove him wrong? He's got a nerve.
He really gets to me, Mum. I know I shouldn't let him, but I can't bear it.
Him and his little games. Call him out on it, Callie. Say something.
I did. I spoke to him.
And?
He said he didn't mean anything by it. He said I did well today.
Unbelievable.
What else do you expect? An apology? I don't know what to do.
You keep driving, Callie. That's all you can do right now. The rest is just fluff.
If only it were that simple.
Oh, fair point. Don't envy you, darling. Not one bit. I'll leave you be.
Bye, Mum.
Hey. David sold the mark, not me. Anyway, trackside chats. The opportunity to sit down with the team's chief financier, David Butler, was sure as he takes a backseat in the running of the team. We press him on this. Hasn't he had any say in the direction the team takes? Neither the senior of his own daughter. Actually, that was Ackerman's idea, Davidoff says. Believe it or not, he was the one trying to convince me. No, I know my place. Everyone on this team excels at their job, and I put my faith in them entirely. Connosport has now lasted the best part of 2 seasons in F1. David doesn't deny it's a struggle for a new team. It won't come as a shock to anyone to know that it's difficult, he says. There's no pity for a new team to the grid. No allowance is made for us. F1 is a ruthless world. The future of Connosport. With comparisons are already drawn to Manor Racing, K4M, and HRT. Many will speculate about Connosport future in the sport, and what it would take to guarantee the team's another season. The team's performances have been far from disastrous. They have been improving to be a competitive force in F1, but as ever, it all comes back to money. And David Butler has been suspiciously tight-lipped about the team's finances. Rumbling from certain corners of the paddock suggests the team hasn't been quite the finances such as an investor were hoping for, which does raise questions about the team's future. At the very least, we shouldn't take it for granted that Connosport will still be around next season. Manor Racing, K4M, and HRT all went to the administration where they finally withdrew from the sport, and all had large debts to pay. Niki Lauda and the curve that bears his name. And a track like Spielberg is known for its tight bands, its sharp angle in the sense, but now he shares some of his fame with Austrian legend, namely the late great Niki Lauda. Turn 1 at Rebel Ring will now be permanently known as the Niki Lauda curve. painting picture with a three-time world champion who passed away in May 2019. Lauda is in fact the only Austrian to win a Grand Prix at home, and was not executive chairman of Mercedes AMG F1. He previously had a different turn named after him, Spielberg, though, after development. A turn betting his name was lacking. Now his name returns to Rebel Ring. Okay, that's all of them. Alright. Socials. Bim. The Aiden fan. Wait. What did he say? Best weather races, go. Silverstone 2008. Okay, that's actually a good one. 2001 Canada, 2011 Canada, that's another pretty good one. Santa's Donington 1993, that's another really good pick. What's not a tenant? Anthony Davidson, Crafty, Ben Daly, and that's all of them. Now for the emails. Now comes Clearance Patrol. Oh, new, sorry. As for the emails, everyone, just an email to outline the new on-track radio comms clearance protocol that we put in place. It's effective email before Aiden and Callie during practice, qualifying, and races. This won't affect most of you, but you'll find the procedure attached. Any questions, just let me know. For us, and socials are currently speculating on the team's financial situation. As ever, we ask you to all to be careful when and where we discuss team-related business. Andrea is keen the team does the same to a series of closed-door meetings, but that doesn't require trust on the parts of all employees. Thanks for understanding. Congrats on everyone with the tire strategy. We were the best team out there today in terms of our decision making or timing. We keep going like this and we'll keep up with the best of them. Okay, press call reminder. Team, quick reminder about this press call today after the race. It's a big feature piece that we're running in Spotlight, which will help to further raise the team's profile and continue our quest to build a positive brand identity. At Casper's request, the piece will be largely focusing on the drivers and our required attendees should be already have details on the calendars. Thanks so much, Elisa. And with that, we're gonna end the video here. So, if you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe and click the notification bell so we get the next video drops. I have nothing else to say other than see you next video, everybody. This is Alpha, signing out.